Hello, once again. How you doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing right and good. Just coming back to you. I just wanted to just go over something real quick. It's coming from Ephesians. Let's see, Ephesians 4:29. It says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that they may benefit those who listen." Once again, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. That it may benefit those who listen. That it may benefit your uh, wife, children, brothers, fathers, mothers, everyone that's in your circle of influence, that it may benefit everybody who listens. That we use words that encourage, that we use words that build up, that we use words that are loving and kind, and that we think about what we're saying before we say it, pretty much making sure that we stop and pause and we say, you know what, that might not be good to say. Let's say something different, and or in that case. But definitely want to make sure that we, saying the best, saying some good stuff, and also I believe telling the truth as well. Continuing to tell the truth in love, empowering people, encouraging people, even if they're making small improvements, even if they're making small improvements, like saying, "Hey, you made a small improvement," or you're not even that, just you're doing better. You're getting there, because I know, anytime in life we need that encouragement. We need that encouragement. We need somebody to come by along and say, "Hey, you're doing well. Hey, man, you're doing a good job right there," and just kind of speaking to what they are doing right. So I noticed that that's very helpful, um, to encourage people, wherever they need it. We all at one time need encouragement. We got to encourage ourselves even today, you know, with everything happening around us and all over the world. We got to encourage ourselves today. We got to say, we can do it. We can continue to do right. No matter if you see everything else going this way or that way, we can continue to do right. We can continue to live right. We can continue to be an example, no matter what, no matter what's around us. But we gotta create that environment of what God wants us to create, that environment of peace and love and joy and happiness and all of that. We got to create that, and we got to create it with our thoughts and our words that come out and our actions that come out as well. We got to create that loving environment. We got to create that empowering environment. We got to create that environment that is, helpful to everyone. And that's very important, that we create that environment, and we create it with our words, we create it with our actions and everything else. And when we create that, it's just like it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And sometimes when we create those words and stuff like that, not everybody in the environment can is going to be on board with it. But we continue to create that environment of love and hope and peace and understanding and guidance. We continue to love people and empower them. We got to encourage everyone around us, like I said. You know, our words are powerful. I remember this saying that they had. It says, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me," or something like that. And and I've always saw that, or I've always thought about that, and said, "Man, you know, wow, with something to say, but words do hurt." word, it's not the gun, it's not the knife, but it's words that really, really, really do hurt. They penetrate and they can be last forever. They can last forever in some people. And we just got to learn how to use our words wisely, use it to the best, make sure that we're encouraging, let's make sure that we're empowering, and make sure that we're just using them wisely the way they need to be used, because words are powerful. you know Words are powerful, and they last a long, long time. And so we just got to be just careful how to use our words, or don't say anything at all. If we don't have anything good to say, don't say it at all. Wait until we do have good things to say. And I would say, continue to work on that. I'm going to continue to work on it myself, and like, continue to work on your words, work on those words. And sometimes you got to build that vocabulary, sometimes you got to build it up. Sometimes we need more of the more vocabulary, so we can be able to speak those words of encouragement. Through that we can get some affirmations, maybe read the word a little more, understanding it a little more. You know However way you can learn and do that, and read and all that, to just making sure that your words are following kindness, your words are following love, your words are following truth, and everything else, because words really matter. Words really matter. And yeah, we just have to continue and encourage. And I just want to encourage each and every one, just continue to not quit, continue to love the Lord, continue to live for the Lord, continue to believe in God. I know right now in this world, it seems like a lot of things are happening and the evil is overcoming everything, but it's really not true. He's working all things for the good, even if it looks like everything's crumbling. But God is not, God is the last, he's the last say. He knows how to put the world back together. He knows how to bring us all together in the way he does. He knows the ultimate ending. He knows all of it, and he knows how to make he knows how to make our foundation right. He knows how to make it right and keep it right. He knows how to get everything he needs from us, and he just knows how to continually keep us and guide us. So continue to be encouraged. Be encouraged at this time, and stay encouraged, and continue. Don't give up. Continue. Go forward. And I know you might have struggles. I know you might have things going on. Everyone has them in their lives. In this world, we're going to have some stuff. We're going to have some stuff in this world. We're going to have some stuff. Everybody has some stuff. Even the people that think that they don't have no stuff, they have some stuff too. Everybody. There's nobody that is immune to having nothing. But we have our own stuff. Everyone. So, but we got to make sure that we hold on. We got to make sure that we don't quit, and we got to make sure that we continue to read the word, that we continue to pray, that we continue to going to church, that we continue to be around community, that we continue to just continue to keep on going. Don't give up. God is with us, no matter how no matter how everything else looks. We got to still believe and know that God is faithful. He is all knowing, and he wants us to seek ye first the kingdom of righteousness, and everything else shall be added. And he wants us to be not deceived. Evil communication corrupt good manners. So making sure you're around the right environment as well. And he want us to just, like I said, trust in him. Don't make the situation bigger than him, but make him bigger than the situation, because he is our all. He is everything. And we got to continue to have him to be our everything. And we just want to say, I just want to say bye-bye. And I see you next time. Bye-bye.